following broadcast is owned and operated by the Proco Sports Network. Any use of the broadcast pictures or descriptions without the PSN's consent is prohibited.
Welcome to John Broughton Field, where long friends will now be turned foes for this year's 2023 Proco Super Bowl. Welcome and good afternoon. I'm Sorner Wims, and I'm joined by five-time Retro Bowl champion, Wack Jeplin. We have a good one for you tonight. It is going to be Team Warner taking on Team Jacks as we have a look at the lineup here. Wack, what are you thinking?
Well, Sorner, both teams look very strong on both sides of the ball, but quarterback-wise, Team Warner is kind of struggling. I mean, Sean, he's not the best quarterback. I think we can all agree on that. But Team Jack is doing very well in the quarterback department with Colton Frank starting quarterback, QB1, very strong.
Yeah, I'm very nervous as well. You have Sean Cunningham in there, who's an inexperienced rookie quarterback. He's got some good receivers to throw to of the likes of Gryle, Perney, Sims in there, but I'm really nervous about he's going to be able to perform today, especially with the great line that Team Jack has. He's not going to have time in the pocket. He's going to be flustered, and we're going to see how he handles that. How he handles that pressure is going to determine the outcome of this game today, I think.
Absolutely. Martin Heineman, both very strong on the offensive and defensive line. Jackson Gryle, one of the best receivers we have in the game as of right now. Perney and Warner, very strong. We can back them up throughout the whole game. I mean, it'll be a very good game. I have no clue who's going to win, but it'll be a good game, I think.
All right, as you're looking at the stats coming up on the screen here, obviously the offensive rating and defensive rating are going to be going to Team Jack here. They are the heavy favorites, and we'll see if Team Warner can pull off an upset. Let's go ahead, get you out to the field for the coin toss. Here we go. Proco Super Bowl 2023.
Okay, gentlemen, we are doing a coin toss for the home and away team. As you can see, this is heads. This is tails. If it's heads, you're the away team. If it's tails, you're the away team.
Yeah,
it is tails.
Okay, Warner gets the call. All right.
Call it in the air.
Heads.
Yeah! We want the ball first.
By the way, it's time to tell you the special twist for tonight, because of course this is not any football. This is Proco football. Each team has 7 players. Once you score a touchdown, you are eliminated. And since each team has 7 players, the first team to score 7 touchdowns will win the game. Team Warner has won the toss and has elected to receive, so they will line up here for the opening drive. They have a man in motion. Perney rolls over to the right side. Cunningham is in the gun formation. Here's the snap. Heavy pressure is brought from Team Jack right away. Sean rolls out to the right side. He has a man. It's Connor, and he looks like he's going to get brought down at about the 37, which will bring up a long second down. Here comes second down. Heavy pressure again. Sean rolls out to the right, and after heavy pressure, it's thrown right into the ground. No flag is going to come up on a roughing the passer there. It might look like maybe a little bit of a late hit on Heineman, but nothing is going to come up there. Here's third down. Heavy pressure again. Sean is forced out to the right and brought down by Martin. That's great pressure on that play.
This is classic Heineman Martin. I mean, they just get past their players, rush the QB.
And pressure the whole time. Team Warner has no answer. They need to get that figured out.
Great coverage, too, from the defensive back.
Here's fourth down. And about 40, their last-ditch effort. Sean heaves one up. It's almost intercepted by Frank. That's going to be a turnover on downs. No score on the opening drive for Team Warner. Jack's first play of the game. Frank is going to have him lined up in the gun formation. Here's the snap. Parker's able to break through, put some pressure on him. Colton looks to the middle, throws a little shuffle over the middle to Jack, and he's going to be brought down at about the 35-yard line.
And it seems we have a man down. It's Martin near the 50-yard line. This does not look good. I don't think we can show this on TV.
That is disgusting.
Oh, my God. This is horrible.
We need to go to a quick commercial break.
Whopper, 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 Whopper.
Martin has been carted off the field, and we have heard that he will not be continuing to play. This is going to be tough for Jack. They've lost one of their top linemen, but gets them one step closer to winning.
All right, here we go. That'll bring up 2nd and 35. Colton in the gun formation again. Be expecting to see a lot of that today. It's a high snap, a quick release, and that is an incredible catch by Tyler down the middle.
I mean, it's just great for Tyler to get that separation from his defender and Colton to spot him and put the perfect pass in his hands. I mean, just doesn't get much better than that.
That is an incredible play, and that will bring up about 3rd and 20. Looking very reasonable to punch one in here and get the first score on this game. Another bad snap. Colton's forced to run to the right, and that one is going to be caught by, looks like White down on the right end of the field, and he'll scramble his way to about the 12-yard line. 4th and 12. Here we go. Gun formation once again. Colton gets the snap, forced to go right, looking for a man. It's good coverage, and he'll throw it out the back of the end zone, and that will be another turnover on downs to start this game. So far, pretty evenly matched, but I would say Team Jack had the better opening drive. All right, here comes Team Warner. Sean is in the gun. Quick throw to Parker over the middle. Get a maybe a few yards there, but barely anything. It'll be about 2nd and 40 now. Sean takes the snap himself. He's got plenty of time, and that's an interception by Jack Weflin. He's brought down right away by Connor. A little bit of dispute there as we're going to watch a replay. Did he come up with that?
I mean, you can really tell. Gets in front of Connor, grabs the ball, just scoops it up out of him.
Oh, yeah, he got that. He got that.
Calls for pass interference, but I don't see it. And
yeah, I would be shocked if they do not give him that interception. That ball did not touch the ground. You can see right there.
A little frustration coming out from Connor after the play. You can see the push there, but, I mean, they're going to have to give this to him.
Frank looks to the right side. It's a deep throw, and no one is home. Threw that one into no man's land. I think a little bit of maybe miscommunication there, and that'll bring up 2nd and 35. Here comes Frank again, out of the snap. No pressure once again. He's got all the time in the world. He's going to have another deep shot, and is just out of the reach of Heineman.
I mean, Alex really got past his man. I don't know why he turned around, tried to catch the ball. If he just keeps running, arms out, look back, he can grab that easy. He did it a week.
All right, 3rd and 35. Team Jack needs some yards here if they are looking to score. Parker is going to bring the pressure. Colton's going to roll out to the right side, and he's got White, right through his hands. This is going to bring up a very long and difficult 4th and 35. It's a quick pass to TK. TK lateral back to Frank, and he is stopped by, couldn't quite tell who that was over there on the far side of the field, but it is going to be a great defensive job there by Team Warner to get that job done. 1st and 35 for Team Warner now. Sean takes it himself. He's got plenty of time. He's going to throw one up deep and right through the hands of Burns. He had him. You have to think if he would have caught that, that would have opened up this game scoring-wise. Here's Sean again, a little bit to his right. Heineman tries to pressure. Burns has got it. He's going to shimmy his way down to about the 19-yard line. Bring about 3rd, 19. Coons taking the snap here. Fires one into the end zone, and it's intercepted by no one else than Jack Weflin. Again, miscommunication right through Burns' hands, and Jack Weflin's going to come up with his 2nd big interception of the night.
Very unfortunate for Team Warner. I mean, just goes through his hands, pops right to Jack, but he's in the right place at the right time. There's not much more you can do. I mean, it's just a great play.
It's been phenomenal defense by both ends so far, but you got to wonder how long that is going to last before one breaks. Here is Team Jack, 1st and 35, Colton in the gun. Parker brings the pressure. Not a lot of options. Heaves one deep, and Alex misses it for the 2nd time tonight. Fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, shame on you. Alex has got to make that catch there.
It's the same play as earlier. He hasn't learned. I mean, just keep running straight. Look back, catch it over your shoulder. It's not that difficult, but, I mean, I guess it is for him.
2nd and 35 now. Frank is going to be under pressure. He's going to take it himself. He's about to the 30, 25. No one stepped to him yet. And he's finally going to get brought down at about the 20. So this will bring up about 3rd and 15 here. Frank has plenty of time in the pocket. Can't find anyone. Still looking. Has a throw and fires it into the end zone. And that is going to be caught by Heineman for the first touchdown. That will open up the scoring. Big play right there. We'll see if Team Warner can respond here, starting off at 1st and 35.
2 sacks, 1 pick. Feeling good.
Jackson taking the snap. Chucks one way deep over maybe towards Sims. He was well inside the 5, but good coverage there all the way through. Looks like maybe TK. So that'll bring up 2nd and 35.
Hey, could you toss me my phone?
Jackson will be taking the snap again. He's got plenty of men downfield. He's taking his time. Signaling downfield. Another pass to Burns and through his hands for the 2nd time tonight. That man is going to need to start catching the ball if they want to win. Now Jackson with a handoff to Sean. Sean back to Jackson. Going to be under some pressure there from Colton. Jackson's going to take it himself down the field, and he's going to get brought down at... He's going to get brought down at about the 18-yard line as he shimmies his way through there a little bit. So that'll bring up 3rd and 18. Hands off to Sean. Sean and Jackson playing off each other very creatively here. I'm not really sure I've seen this type of plays anywhere in my career before. Jackson, no one stepping into him. He can run this all the way in. Decides to fire it deep to the end zone and drop by Austin Purdy. That was a tough catch. He had to keep both of his feet in bounds. But it's going to be another turnover on downs for Team Warner where they needed to capitalize.
It's looking very promising for Team Warner now. They've had some creativity into their plays, and I just think it's going to work out for them in the long run. I mean, got really close there. Unfortunate at the end, but I think they have a good shot.
Now 1st and 35 for Team Jack. They are up 2-0. Frank with plenty of time. Goes to the corner. Isaiah makes an incredible catch. Shimmies his way past the man. But it looks like Coons is going to bring him down at about the 13-yard line, which is going to bring up 2nd and 13. This is a very, very dangerous position that Team Jack is in right now. They are knocking on the door to score.
Team Warner's sleeping. Goes to Jack for the touchdown. Team Warner's got to wake up if they want to
Caught him sleeping there, and Jack has now punched one in. Look at the celebration. But they have every right to be celebrating. They are up 3-0 now, and this is an extraordinary start from Team Jack and a pitiful opening from Team Warner. They're all lined up on one side of the field. Austin gets the throw. He's got plenty of blockers ahead of him. Decides to take it to the far side of the field. And he is going to be brought down by TK for a loss of yards on the play. Again, more miscommunication. You can see the frustration setting in. You can see the miscommunication. Team Warner needs to figure it out now.
I mean, if they want to have any chance, I got to figure it out. I think it's pretty self-explanatory, but there's no way they're winning this game if they can't play offense.
Here we go. 2nd down. Parker with the throw. Last time he threw a pick, and this time he throws it to Jake's hands. They're trying to use his height to their advantage, but they just can't make it work. Jake has not been able to get very many passes today, and Team Jack's doing a great job of taking away their options. Here's 3rd down now. Sean's got time. Shuffles one over to, can't tell who that is. I think that's Warner down there. For a modest gain on the play. Now Jackson's got the snap again. 20-yard line. This is 4th down. They do need to score here.
This is just backyard football. Look at everybody just running side to side. No.
Throws one to Jake, and again, they cannot get Jake's hands on the ball, something they need to do if they want to be up in this game. Another poor drive from Team Warner, and they are still down 3-0 with now Team Jack having the ball back. 1st and 35 for Team Jack, up 3-0, only with 4 men. Colton's got plenty of time, heaves one deep, and it is right over the hands of White there. Good play call, just couldn't execute. Frank again looks over the middle. He's got TK on a short route. He's going to get brought down by Sims about the 19-yard line, bring up about 3rd and 19. Colton in the gun once again. Parker's going to bring him under some pressure. Decides to throw it to the end zone right over the fingertips of Isaiah. They're knocking on the door, but there's not much you can do when you are down 3 men on the field. Here's 4th down now. Parker brings some pressure. He has White to his side, and that's picked off by Jackson Greil. He's down the field, 25, 30, gets a block on Frank, and he is going to take that one in for Team Warner's first score of the night. 3-1 Team Jack. That was big right there.
I mean, I hope that sparks something in Team Warner. They really need to play better defense if they have a chance. They're up 3 players, and they can't play any defense, but Jackson putting a little spark of hope in their hearts, hopefully.
Yeah, we're going to take another look at that play. Look at the top of your screen right there. You see good pressure from Team Warner. Colin has no options downfield. He's forced to hurry it up, forced to force it into the hands of Greil, and it's a good job to get down the field and punch that one in for Team Warner's first score. 3-1 Team Jack now. Frank back in the gun formation as the men on the field is 4-6. Parker's going to bring some more pressure. Colton backed up to his own end zone. He's going to take it. It slips out. Does he have it? Who got that? And it looks like Frank is going to recover it, but that was a big scare there from Team Jack. Could have been 2 turnovers in a row.
I mean, big mistakes like that's what dictates your game. I mean,
got lucky there.
Not a lot of mistakes from Frank. It's a big one, but thankfully he recovered, and hopefully he can brush that off and just move to the next play.
Here we go. Here's 2nd and about 31, I would say. Frank goes quickly down the field to Tyler, and right off his hand, just couldn't come up with it. And now we have a substitution. White has to leave, so they will be subbing Jack back in place of him. He played well today, but unfortunately has other duties more important than the Super Bowl, as you should prioritize your life. All right, here's Frank. He's got plenty of men open down the field. He wants to go for the end zone here, and he's going to take it himself. It's a big run, and he's going to get out of bounds at the 2-yard line. This is a good opportunity for them to score.
It seems Connor rushed too early. Forgot about the Mississippi rule, I guess.
Yeah, Connor forgot about the 3 Mississippi rule. It's going to be a flag on the play. That's his first of the night. Here's Frank, though, on 4th down. Parker's going to bring the pressure. He's getting backed up all the way to his own 15. He's going to throw it on the run, and Tyler comes up with the touchdown on his knees. They have taken it 4-1. Team Warner's lining up in an odd play here. It's 6-on-3. They need to make something happen. Burns is going to get the ball on a rush, and he's going to be brought down at about the 19-yard line. Good effort from Frank to get there. He's going to bring up about 2nd and 13 here. Now Warner with the ball, and he's got Connor in the end zone. Warner's first snap at QB tonight, and it results in a touchdown pass. Connor is going to have his touchdown. He's eliminated, and that brings the score to 4-2. Here we go. It's time for the second half now, as Team Frank will have the ball with only 3 men. Summers is who he's got to throw to, and that's who he will find. He'll get brought down at about the 22. No, he won't. He maybe skedaddled his way over to the 12. It's Jack and Isaiah is what he's got to throw to. Isaiah rolls over to the right side. He's got him in a 1v1. Decides not to throw to him. Throws to Jack to the corner in a 1v1. And he doesn't quite get him there. They'll try it again, this time a lot closer. 4th down, throws one up, and it's a beautiful catch by Isaiah Summers. You have got to be kidding me. A 3-on-5. Colton throws it up in desperation, and Isaiah Summers comes up with that. That might be one of the best plays I have ever seen. Here we go. 1st and 35. Sean throws one up to Perney. He's going to come down with it all the way to about the 10-yard line. Big play right there. We'll see who they decide to score with here. Maybe a little bit of strategy, who they want to leave left in at the end of the game. Here comes 2nd down. Sean looks to Warner across. He'll slide in right across to about the 2-yard line. He might have broken ankle there, but it looks like he's going to get back up. It's a sloppy slide, but it's going to bring up 3rd and 2. Who are they going to score with? They're lining up in the goal line formation. Sean's going to be starting with the ball. Good blocks. Parker reaches across, gets that ball in, and Parker Kuhn has now been eliminated as the score goes back down to 5-3 in favor of Team Jack.
I mean, it's going to be tough for Team Jack to score here. I mean, all they have is one receiver. I mean, they could all just mark him if they really wanted to. But if they somehow do, I think it'll be very detrimental to Team Warner, and they will be heartbroken. But
2 on 4 here. See what Team Jack can do. Here goes Frank with a little pitch to Jack. Little flea flicker action. Jack's just going to take it himself. He's going to scurry his way through a couple defenders, but he'll get brought down at about the 25. Not a bad play for only having 2 men there. That's going to bring up 2nd down and about 25. Jack rolls out to the left. Jake finally decides to pressure, and Jack makes another incredible catch up the middle, and this will be 3rd and 6.
I mean, that's the kind of effort you need to have if you really want to win games. Diving out for balls, diving out for tackles. I mean, it's just what wins you games.
It's going to bring up 3rd and 6. Jack makes a quick slant into the middle. He's being double-teamed, but he gets knocked down. Doesn't come up with the ball. No flag is going to come out on the play. A little bit heavy contact. He's able to create the space. He's going to come up with the catch.
Brings up 4th down.
4th down. They need to score here. Jack has a slant into the middle. He's open, and Colton is going to find him for a touchdown. You have got to be kidding me. 6-3 Team Jack. And now Team Jack only has 1 man left. It is 1 on 4.
Team Warner just has to be feeling bad about themselves. I mean, it's a 4 on 2, and you let them score, go up 4 on 1 now. It'll be pretty crazy if Team Warner doesn't score here. I think it'll be interesting.
1v4. Hopefully they'll be able to walk it into the end zone. Jake with a little flick. Oh my gosh, and Colton just got trucked by 3 players, and Warner is going to walk this into the end zone. Maybe he'll take a knee here. They'll score with someone else. Colton's still being harassed behind the play, and Warner is, oh my, he's taunting him now.
You just hate to see it.
He's taunting him now. His own teammate, Sean, walks up to him and bulldozes him in the end zone. A little bit of turmoil. I guess he didn't rally them in the locker room. But nonetheless, they're going to score, heated up with the campfire. And Warner's probably going to go home because it's freezing. This is shambolic football right now.
The whole team's celebrating. They scored 4 on 1.
Whole team is celebrating. When you score a 4 on 1, they're taunting the 1 player left on the other team. But, hey, you got to take the points where you can get them. 6-4 now. 1v3 with Colton coming up on offense. Now it's just Colton against the world here. 1v3 is going to set up shop at about the 35. And he takes off through the middle. He's past Burns. And he's going to get down all the way to about the 15. A pretty big run there. If he can keep that up, he might be able to score in this one early.
I mean, this is just showing how Team Warner is not playing defense.
Team Warner is defeated, exhausted. Colton's trying to take advantage of him. You got to wonder, too, how much this is going to take a toll on Colton's stamina here when he's got to run these long runs every play. He's going to bring up 2nd down at about 15. Colton takes off to the right side, and he is going to be brought down pretty quickly there by Sean for about no gain on the play. It's going to bring up 3rd and 15. Colton runs it on 3rd and 15, out to the right. And again, he is brought down right away by Jake for maybe a loss of a couple yards there. 4th and 16. Is he going to be able to get it in here? I don't know. And he will not. He'll be brought down once again very quickly, and that will bring up another possession.
Well, now this is when the real strategy comes in. I mean, out of those three, Colton really thinks he wants to have Sean as the last player. I think he can beat him in really anything. I mean, Sean's just not a very good football player.
Yeah, he's going to mark up against Sean here, hoping Austin scores the touchdown because he wants Sean left in that 1v1. So as expected now, Jake is going to throw out to the left to Austin. Austin's going to run it, but he's going to take a knee at the 1 yard line because I think that's a little bit of counter strategy there. They want Sean to score here. They don't want Sean left in that 1v1. That is going to bring up 2nd and inches. Sean will snap the ball to Austin, his first time in the pocket tonight, and throws it over the top of Colton. Dumps it over to Sean. Colton, that's the wrong decision there to rush the quarterback. Going to be Colton's next attempt to get down the field. He's going to take off, run to the right side. He'll get brought down at about the 20. Not a bad run there. It's going to bring up 2nd and about 20. Colton goes off to the right again. He has nowhere to go. He sneaks past Jake. A little shimmy out to the right side, and he's going to get brought down at about the 10. That's going to bring up 3rd and 10. He snaps the ball and gets brought down right away by Austin on 3rd down. This is going to be his last try to get in here. He runs out to the right. And did he get in there? Did he get in there? He's appealing to the referees for that call. They're signaling touchdown, but there appears to be some controversy on the field as we're going to cut to that replay.
We're here the replay. It looks as if from this angle, Colton might have gotten the ball going to the pylon.
Crosswatch here, and it looked like he might have stepped out of bounds.
Slow it down.
Yeah, I think his left foot stopped it right there. Yeah, you can tell his foot's out of bounds. No question there. He's out of bounds at the 2 yard line, and that will bring up 1st and 35 here for Team Warner. Jake is going to lays down a good block on Frank there, and Austin will walk it into the end zone. Here we go, 1st and 35 for Colton. He's just walking it, just taunting him, decides to take off to the left. You can really tell he's tired, but he's going to scurry out of bounds at about the 20 yard line. Not too bad first play. You're going to be about a pickup of 15. Your 2nd and 20.
This is all in. I mean, if he
Colton
don't get it.
Takes a step back. They're staring each other down. Colton takes off to the left. He looks like he might be able to get there, but Jake chases him down like a cheetah chasing a gazelle in the wild. But Colton has 2 plays to go 5 yards. This is going to be a tough stop for Jake here. The whole world is watching.
Come on, Colton. Let's go.
Colton takes a snap. Stares him down, rolls out to the right side, and he gets the ball across. He gets the ball across. Colton Frank scores. Colton Frank scores. That's game 7-6. Team Jack, an incredible display of athleticism to put his team on his back and carry them to the victory. Here is the awards after the game for this year's Super Bowl. The offensive MVP goes to, no question, Colton Frank. The defensive MVP goes to Jack Weflin. And the overall MVP, no surprise, goes to Colton Frank for his outstanding performance today. 7-6, your final tonight as Team Jack takes home the 2023 Proco Super Bowl trophy. Thank you guys very much for watching, and good night.